So SportsYapper is a free iPhone app for your iPhone, iPad, or Android. And basically it gives sports fans a place just like Twitter to connect with their friends and other fans while they're watching a game on TV.
What inspired it? I mean, you already have Twitter to do that, so what inspired it?
Exactly. Well, I'm a diehard sports fan, and I used to use Twitter to talk about sports. But the thing is, on Twitter, people are talking about everything, right? And the people who are friends with me on Twitter aren't necessarily friends with me because we're common sports fans. So I wanted a place where I knew that while I was watching a game, I could connect with other fans, my friends who are watching that same game, and not annoy anybody because I'm yapping about sports while they're talking about everything else going on in the world. So we created SportsYapper. I think where we're going is we're creating a global platform for sports fans to talk about sports in real time, right? I mean, if you look at the world, people are looking for shared experiences, whether it's playing Scrabble or whatever it might be, people want to do it together. And what is more inherently social than sports? You have sports bars, you have sports radio, now we have social media, and everybody's looking to connect on their iPhones and their Androids. They should be able to do that during sporting events. We facilitate that.
And it's obviously very niche. What relationship do you think this will form between linear content providers, you know, TV programs, will they be looking to direct it more at SportsYapper than Twitter, and what's going to be the relationship there?
Well, it's a great question. It should have been created before, and the truth is, if it was, we never would have created SportsYapper. We weren't looking to create a business. We were looking for a place to hang out while we were watching a game, and because we couldn't find it, we decided to create it. So you're right, it should have been created before. As far as TV stations go, I think they're going to love SportsYapper because what we do is we give fans a place to engage while they're watching the game, which makes watching the game more enjoyable. So you actually watch more games and watch them longer, which at the end of the day, that's what sports and the stations and the networks are all about. So I think we're a great friend of the entire sports media landscape.
And how does it actually work? Just like Twitter, I mean, do I tweet? Can I put images on? Are there anything specific to helping me kind of, you know, with the sports language? How is it going to work?
That's a great question. So for one, yaps are 300 characters, not 140. We found that when we were tweeting about sports, we often ran into that character limit, and we started writing in sort of funky language to try to make it fit. We didn't think that was necessary, so we bumped it up to 300. But 300 is critical because if you go beyond that, you're sort of blogging. And this isn't blogging, this is microblogging. So you get 300 characters. The other key thing is you don't have to hashtag your yaps. You automatically assign a sport or a team to every yap, which makes it really easy to read a flow. Say I'm a Yankee fan. I can very easily follow all the yaps about the Yankees without having to hashtag them. So when I say lousy call or home run, everyone knows what I'm talking about. I don't have to qualify it with a hashtag, which really makes the stream flow much better than I find than you would on Twitter.
And how is it social? Do you get followers? Do you get fans that people like or not retweet? But what is the language?
Great question. So you sign in right now using Facebook, and we'll have Twitter sign in coming soon. Immediately we find your friends for you, so you're connected to your social graph, but you create a social graph just around your common sports interests. And then yeah, we follow the asynchronous following model, just like Twitter, where you follow people who interest you. So it really depends on each person's personality. If you want to follow 500 people and see what they're yapping during the game, go ahead. If you want to create a little intimate environment for you and 6 buddies to yap during a game, your call. We don't decide that for you. You decide it for yourself.
So as I understand it, people will still have handles, and you know that model will still work.
It does. It works exactly like you would expect it to. You can @username anybody to mention them, and that works just like Twitter, where you get a notification and you have a mention stream. So in all candor, I love Twitter. I think it's a phenomenal global platform for communicating. I just don't think it's a global platform for communicating about sports. And as a diehard sports fan, I think we deserve our own platform, and so that's why we created it.
And finally, obviously sports is not just in America. Is this launching globally?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, right now, I was yapping this afternoon about the Euro Championship, Spain versus Portugal. I didn't get any work done today because I was too busy yapping the game with a bunch of my buddies. So yeah, I mean, this is not about America. This is about the world.